Let me tell you something important, something I wish someone had told me when I needed it most. You know that disorienting silence that creeps in when she suddenly stops calling or texting? That strange limbo where you're left second-guessing everything, trying to figure out where things went wrong. I've been there. We all have. And I'm not here to talk down to you. I'm talking to you like a brother would, just keeping it real. I know what it's like to keep checking your phone, rereading old messages, wondering if you pushed too hard, said too little, cared too much. But here's the truth. Silence isn't just the absence of words. It's a message in itself. Once you learn how to hear what that silence is really saying, the confusion starts to fade and the clarity sets in. Let's walk through this, truth by truth. Truth 1, busy is just a convenient cover. How often have you heard someone say, "Sorry, I've been busy," and instinctively accepted it? But then, think about all the people in your life who are actually busy. People who juggle work, school, stress, and life, and still find the time to send a quick message, a meme, a simple, "Hey, thinking of you." We make time for what matters to us, always. So when someone stops reaching out, stops checking in, and blames it on being busy, don't fool yourself into believing that's the whole story. You're not falling off their radar. You're falling off their priority list. And yeah, that hurts. But it's better to understand that than to keep clinging to excuses. You should never have to earn someone's emotional attention. If they truly care, they'll show it freely, consistently. Truth 2, real care never leaves you. Confused when someone genuinely cares for you, you don't have to sit around trying to decode every text. You're not left wondering if they're pulling away or if you're imagining things. Caring is clear. It's steady. When someone wants you in their life, they create space for you, not chaos. Mixed signals aren't romantic. They're disruptive. They keep you on edge, constantly trying to measure your worth through someone else's inconsistency. A woman who truly cares won't have you guessing. She'll show up. She'll give you peace, not anxiety. If you're always trying to read between the lines, you're not in love. You're in survival mode. Truth 3, you're not the problem. The pattern is this one's important. When someone withdraws emotionally, it's not a reflection of your worth, but most of us take it personally. We start asking ourselves if we were too eager, too emotional, too available. Stop blaming yourself for someone else's emotional distance. Not every disconnect is your fault. Sometimes the dynamic just isn't right. Sometimes she's not in a place to reciprocate. And sometimes, hard as it is, she just isn't interested anymore. That doesn't make you broken. Think of relationships like dancing. If you're moving in rhythm and the other person is standing still or dancing to a different beat, that's not your failure. It's just the wrong pairing. If you constantly have to shrink yourself, censor your voice, or dilute your needs to be accepted, that's not love. That's slow self-erasure. Compromise is part of love, yes, but compromising your essence, that's a price too high. Truth 4, silence isn't a sign to wait, it's a sign to move. What keeps most guys stuck is the hope, the maybe. Maybe she's just figuring things out. Maybe she needs space. Maybe tomorrow she'll reach out. That kind of hope feels noble, but it's not. It's paralyzing. Because silence, it's not neutral, it's not passive, it's a choice, a declaration. When someone stops responding, stops trying, stops engaging, they're telling you, without words, that they're stepping away. Holding on doesn't make you loyal, it makes you lost. You don't need to stand still waiting for someone who's already moving on. Her silence is not a void, it's an answer. It's closure disguised as confusion. Let it be enough. Don't wait to be chosen. Choose yourself. Let go of the fantasy so you can make space for the reality you deserve. Truth 5, attention isn't a prize. It's a mirror chasing someone who's emotionally unavailable, drains more than just time. It depletes your sense of self. You start thinking if you just say the right thing, if you just prove your worth, maybe she'll come back around. But here's the catch. That energy, that desperation, it teaches your mind and body that love must be earned, begged for, fought for, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Love isn't something you perform for. It's something you receive when you're aligned with the right person. Every time you chase, you chip away at your own worth. You teach yourself that being seen, heard, and loved is conditional. Don't do that to yourself. You're not here to audition. You're here to be valued. Protect your energy like it's sacred, because it is. And when you stop pouring it into the wrong hands, you start attracting the people who'll meet you where you are. No effort required. Final word. Her silence, it's not punishment. It's protection. It's the universe's way of pulling you out of a situation that's misaligned with your purpose and peace. It's the loudest message she'll ever send, even without saying a single word. The right one will never make you question your worth. She'll make you feel seen, chosen, safe. And when you start treating yourself the way you've been waiting for someone else to treat you, that's when everything changes. That's when alignment happens. That's when the real ones show up. You weren't made for halfway love. You were made for something real, something deep, something mutual. Never forget that.